Today I wanted to introduce you to a new product from Corteva Agriscience's land management business. It's TerraVue herbicide, which is a water dispersible granule featuring a unique hybrid high load technology. Hybrid meaning it contains two active ingredients, high load signifying that each individual granule contains 75% or more active ingredient. TerraVue herbicide comes packaged in 3 different size containers. The first is a 1.1 pound container, as you see here, which comes with a snap-on, snap-off measuring device. Then we also have 2 other package sizes, a 4.4 pound container, as well as the largest package, which is a 10 pound container. Let's talk about mixing and handling TerraVue herbicide. Remember that it's a water dispersible granule formulation, so when you're mixing a dry product, trying to add it to water, there are a few key important things to understand prior to moving forward. First is, what type of agitation system do you have on your equipment? If you have adequate agitation, you can add TerraVue directly into your spray tank, but I would not add it all at one time. Once you measure out your recommended rate, start by sprinkling it into the spray tank while your agitation system is running. If you do not have agitation, then it would be important and considered a best practice to make a pre-slurry prior to adding to your spray tank in order to get adequate dispersion within your water. One important thing to remember is you want to use a ratio of 5:1. For every ounce of TerraVue, you want to use 5 ounces of water. In this case, I'm using a 1 gallon clear blank container. So I'm going to add 5 ounces of water for every 1 ounce of TerraVue. Once that you add the TerraVue to the container, you need to allow a little bit of time for that dry granule to absorb the water prior to agitating it, so you get good adequate dispersion before adding it to your spray tank. In this video, we're going to demonstrate what happens to TerraVue herbicide, which is a dry formulation, when you add it to water. In this particular situation, we're simulating what you would see in a spray tank, given that it's a dry formulation. By allowing the granules to absorb the water and bring in that moisture, it will help with dispersion. Five minutes have passed since we added the TerraVue herbicide to the water, and you will see that the granules have pretty well dispersed with actually very little to no agitation. I've got a jar with water and a diluted rate of TerraVue herbicide that was put together about 24 hours ago. It was adequately agitated to get full dispersion of the TerraVue, and it has sat overnight. And you can see here in the bottom of the picture, you can see a little bit of residue starting to settle out. I'll give it some agitation. And after some agitation, you'll see most of it has gone back into solution.